Hi, my name is Shani and welcome back to the chaos that is Shani and books. I have not uploaded a video in a while. It's been rough. I read 0 books in the month of October. I moved house, if you saw my moving vlog. So that was obviously stressful and a big thing. So my time to read was reduced, but then yeah, I was also just going through it. I don't know if I'm fully back into the swing of things, but I was just not feeling good in October, so I just didn't read, which I am just letting myself be and realizing that that's okay. I don't have to read a million books a month to, I don't know, still be on the book section of the internet. I don't know. Sorry, Kian is playing with a noisy toy. But yeah, just a reminder, if you read, 20, 30 books in the month, or if you read none, you are still a reader. You're still fine and everything will be okay. So I'm here with my November TBR now. Am I going to read these books? I don't know, but I also don't have a huge stack to talk about. So I am going back to playing my TBR game this month. If you haven't seen my previous ones, I've done this 3, I think, times, where I have a little 10-pin bowling game. Even though I still don't have 10 pins, I only have 6. It's all right, I'll get some more pins soon. So I allocate a reading prompt to each pin, and then however many I knock down, those are the prompts that I have to complete, if that makes sense. I don't really know. This month, because I moved, I could not find my sticky tape to tape the prompts to the pins. So I kind of just allocated it based on where the pins were. Again, I don't know if that makes sense, but I have a graphic that I can insert. But let me read out the prompts. So I have a list saved in my phone and I just pasted it into a random generator, and then I chose the first 6 on the generator, if that makes sense. So the 6 that I was randomly selected were food on the cover, a cover you hate, a reread, set in a small town, a signed book, and mental health rep. So each of the pins had a prompt assigned to it, and then I will insert the footage of me knocking down the pins. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go through, okay? So thankfully for me, I only knocked down 3. So really I only need to read those 3 books. Or need is not really the word, because you can read whatever you want. But I'm glad that I only knocked down 3 because I need to go easy on myself this month. And the prompts that were selected, I didn't really have a whole heap of books that I wanted to fit to those, so it's fine, we made it. Okay, so let me go through those books and then I'll talk about any other reading plans that I have, which is not much, but it's fine. So for signed book, to be honest, I don't really have that many books that have signatures in them, but I have one that I have been wanting to read, and it was on a previous month's TBR and I didn't get to it. So hopefully I get to it this month. So it is The Girl with the Louding of Voice, and I love this cover. I'm just waiting because there's a truck that's just gone past and I feel like the truck drivers would look at me if I'm talking to a camera. I don't know. Can you play with a different toy? Okay, I'm sorry. This is my life. So, The Girl with the Louding Voice. This was, like I said, on a previous month's TBR. I didn't get to it. I haven't been giving myself punishments if I don't get to the books that are on my TBRs. I don't know if I should, but considering I'm in a reading slump for 2021, I'm not going to. Maybe I'll put that into effect next year if I continue this, but this is signed. And it was a surprise to find it signed because I bought this used online. And when it got to me, it had a signature in it, and I did not know there was going to be one because it was not listed as a signed book. It was just a used copy. So that was a fun little surprise about this book. And I don't know a huge deal about this. I believe it is like a literary fiction type book. It says all you have are your words. And it says it's about a 14-year-old Nigerian girl who knows what she wants, an education. As the only daughter of a broke father, she is a valuable commodity, removed from school and sold as a 3rd wife to an old man. Wow, this sounds really, really interesting. I'm not going to read the rest of the back because I kind of forgot what this was about. And I'm really, really excited to get to this. I really love the front cover. Like, I love that cover. Just the colors are so bright and fun, and the fact that there's the girl's face, but it's not like super prominent, like you have to kind of look to, I don't know, I just think this is absolutely beautiful, and I'm hoping that the story within is also beautiful. They'll even say the author's name. Is it Abi Dare? Is that how you pronounce that? I'll have to search it up. I think I said that last time I spoke about this book, but now I really need to search it up. Okay, next up, the book that I chose for the mental health rep prompt is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I did start this. I got 30 pages in during October, and this was the only 30 pages that I read in October. So I'm glad that I could find a way to fit this in so I can finish it. I do also have the audiobook for this one, so hopefully that will help me to actually get to the end of it. This is a really, really popular one. I've seen loads of people talking about this last year. And it basically is about this woman, I believe, tries to end her life. And then she ends up in this library where she is given the opportunity to see her life, how her life would be if she made different decisions in different scenarios, which is a really cool concept because I always think about how like just the smallest decisions just take your life in a certain direction. So yeah, obviously this has a mental health aspect as she is ending her life. So there's that, but yeah, I'm really excited to hopefully finish off this one this month. And then this one, I really like this prompt, A Cover You Hate. I feel like my taste in covers is usually like illustrated, nice bright colors. But I'm gonna pick The Silent Patient for this. This cover is just like really boring to me. It's just a room and then there's a chair. And to be honest, like mystery, thriller, and sometimes horror covers just, they're not for me in general. I think the cutesy little romance illustrated ones and the contemporary covers, those are the ones that I tend to get drawn into. These type of covers, yeah, they're not for me. So do I hate this cover? No, hate is a strong word. I just really don't like it. Like it's just a chair and the words just take up the whole thing. Anyway, we're not doing cover review. This is something that has been read by pretty much everyone besides me at this point. However, I am yet to be spoiled by the plot twist. I do believe that this has a rather surprising plot twist from what I've heard from people, but I'm gonna give it a go this month if I can get to it. Yeah, and I believe it is about a woman who shot her husband and has not spoken a word since. So I guess it is just a mystery thriller trying to get to the bottom of why she shot her husband and why she's not talking as well. But yeah, really excited to get to this because this author also came out with another book this year that has gotten mixed reviews. So I'm interested to see if I like this one and then maybe move on to their recent book. So those are for the prompts that I got through my TBR game. Usually I participate in book clubs each month, but I think even though I am interested in some of the books that book clubs have picked, I think it's too much pressure on myself to keep trying to participate. I will leave links to the book clubs that I do usually participate in down below if you're looking for some book clubs to join this month. But I don't think I'm going to put the pressure on myself by adding those books to my TBR. If I do happen to get to them, then great. I also don't own them, and I am trying not to buy books at the moment. However, I have moved house, like I said, and I think that the libraries that are near me now are actually a lot better than my last library. It didn't usually get things, and these libraries are quite good. So potentially I can get some of the books from the library, but again, I'm not going to put pressure on myself, just going to ease back into the reading swing of things. The only other book I will mention is The Lost Man by Jane Harper. I've been trying to participate in Books and Lala's Buzzwordathon this year, where there is a word each month and you have to pick a book that goes with that word, that has that word in the title. I have skipped a few months due to just me not reading. But I had been trying to read from Australian authors each month, because that was my reading goal this year, to read more Australian authors. Anyway, I believe Jane Harper is an Australian author. I have not read anything from them before, but the word is lost. So The Lost Man is one that I can use for this month for the Buzzword reading challenge, and also for my own reading goal. And this is another mystery thriller book, so I don't know if I'll get to this or not. I'm just gonna mention it here anyway. But yeah, that was my little TBR, I guess short and sweet. Sorry, it's not very exciting, but let me know if you have read any of these books, whether you would recommend them, or if you have plans to read any of these books. Kian! Oh my god, he's bending all the pages. Anyway. So yes, these are the 4 books that I am hoping to get to this month. Wish me luck, because honestly, October was not it. Okay, you want those. Alright, I am going to go. But thank you if you did watch this video. I really appreciate you being here. Hopefully I will be back into the reading swing of things soon. I think I am going to film some non-reading vlog videos, like some tags and things, because obviously if I'm not reading, that's the only thing I can post about. I can't post reading vlogs if I'm not reading. Exactly. So I'm gonna look up some tag videos that I can do, but yeah. Yes, hopefully you are doing well, and I'll see you in my next video.
Yeah.